Exodus 23:31 through 33 says, I will fix your boundary from the Red Sea to the Sea of Philistines, from the wilderness to the river Euphrates. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land to you and to your hand, and you will drive them out before you. You shall make no covenant with them or with their gods. They shall not live in your land, because they will make you sin against me. For you will, if you serve their gods, it will surely be a snare to you. Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Exodus 23:14 through 24:18, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, I struggle with the concept of ecumenicalism. This is not because I'm against people or religions. The Constitution guarantees that anyone is free to practice his or her religion. The problem is that we tend to equate various religions to be of the same value. This cannot be true from the get-go. If one religion says one thing and the other religion says the opposite, then based on the law of non-contradiction, one of them is right and one of them is wrong, or that they're both wrong. You cannot have two truths that say the opposite thing and see both of them as true. For example, in John 14:6, Jesus states that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and that no one comes to the Father except through him. If you have someone else say that there is another road to the Father, then either one is true and the other is false, or both are false. Therefore, all religions cannot be of equal value. That is not to say that all religions have no truth. Any truth that a religion has to be given to God. There's a saying that all truth is God's truth, and that statement is true. But because someone has a little bit of truth, that doesn't mean that he or she is completely true. We as Christians need to be very careful of how we relate to other religions. We're told that we are to be loving and kind, and we're told that we are to treat everyone equally. But we are also warned that we are not to be tied together with one, and that's someone who does not believe what we believe. Now, it's difficult to walk this fine line, but through God's help, our witness can be strong enough and consistent enough to bring people into a relationship with Christ.